again, whether it's Green New Deal, whether it's, frankly, the post-term abortion issue, this isn't, anywhere else in the world, at any other point in time in history, what the governor of this very state said was called murder. That's not, this isn't women's health care. If the baby is born and it's alive, the woman is no longer at risk. The major part of the counter-argument is totally off the table. It's about control. And so, when I see them doing this and jumping the shark and taking an extreme point and then just, blowing that out of the water and going that far left, I think what the other side has done, and is a big mistake, is they took 2016 and said, oh, you know what we really screwed up? It wasn't that we had the most unlikable candidate perhaps in the history of the world. It was that we need to be much further left and we have to go as crazy as possible because that's where America is. And they're not.
Kimberly, as a mother, you and I are both moms, and I'm a grandmother now. What did you think about what the governor said? Could you absolutely imagine anybody doing that to your child?
Yeah, I think it's reprehensible, and you saw that we called for him to leave office and resign. I'm shocked he hasn't. He's completely reckless in terms of his disregard for the sanctity of life. I fought my life as a prosecutor and prosecuting crimes that were committed against children and against women, and in particular homicide cases where if a woman was pregnant at the time and killed in a vehicle, you would get 2 counts of homicide. So how is it that then when a child is actually born, someone could take a life? That is murder. That's flat out simple. So that's what the Democrats want. That's the choice you have on Election Day. I think that one issue could be so defining in terms of who you choose and who you stand for. And quite frankly, Don, your father, President Trump, has been the biggest supporter of pro-life and of religious liberty and freedom. And God bless him, because he has exceeded all the expectations. I knew that he would do this, and with phenomenal Supreme Court picks that will make sure that the sanctity of life is preserved, is protected in this country. And we see it now with 2 additions that he made with Gorsuch and Kavanaugh. So we thank him for that.
It seems like they care more about animals and animal rights than they do children's rights.